a small island nation that's smaller than the state of Maryland, yet it has a village where only 5 elderly residents remain, preserved like a national treasure. A town where cats are the hosts and humans are the guests. A place where women ride motorcycles while wearing short skirts and fashionable face masks. Here, cosplay even has its own shrine for good luck, and bubble tea is considered a national religion. In Taiwan, robots can chant Buddhist sutras, and fortune tellers livestream to earn millions, and that's just the beginning. Join me in this video as we explore 15 fascinating facts about Taiwan, one of the most interesting countries in Asia, where technology, tradition, and uniqueness come together in the most surprising ways. Welcome to Asia's Tech Dragon, Taiwan. Number 15, Taiwan, Asia's Tech Dragon. Taiwan, officially known as the Republic of China, is a beautiful island located in East Asia, about 120 kilometers southeast of mainland China. Covering an area of roughly 36,000 square kilometers, Taiwan is just a bit smaller than Hawaii, but offers incredible diversity in geography and climate, from towering mountains where you can hike in the snow during winter to stunning tropical beaches. Taiwan has it all, packed into a space about half the size of Maryland. What's interesting is how varied the climate is, from humid tropical weather in the south to subtropical in the north. That makes Taiwan a perfect destination for nature lovers and anyone who enjoys watching the seasons change. Taiwan has a population of about 23 million, with the highest education level per capita in Asia. Most of the people are Han Chinese, but there are also indigenous communities with their own unique languages and cultures. Taiwan's 2 main languages are Mandarin Chinese and Hakka. With a strong economy, Taiwan stands out as a tech dragon on the global stage, especially in semiconductor and computer manufacturing. It's home to TSMC, the world's largest semiconductor chip maker. Not only that, Taiwan also has one of the highest per capita incomes in the region, making it one of the most developed nations in Asia. Number 14, Smangis Village, 5 residents preserved like a cultural treasure. Smangis is a well-known village in Taiwan, nestled deep in the high mountains of Hsinchu County. Technically, it's not a place with only 5 elderly residents, but it's widely known for having very few people, mostly elderly members of the Atayal tribe, one of Taiwan's most important indigenous groups. When you visit Smangis, you'll be amazed by the peaceful lifestyle of the Atayal elders, living as simply as people did hundreds of years ago. No internet, no supermarkets, just complete harmony with nature. The village didn't even get electricity until 1995. Because of its remote location, Smangis has preserved many of the Atayal's original cultural traditions. The people live naturally, depending on the mountains and forests, growing vegetables, farming for self-sufficiency, and protecting the environment carefully. They've even created strict rules for ecotourism, limiting the number of visitors, banning modern hotels, and requiring tourists to respect local culture. Today, Smangis is considered a cultural treasure and is officially protected as a unique heritage site. Though the population is small and mostly elderly, the villagers work hard to preserve their language, customs, and way of life. Smangis stands as a shining example of how Taiwan protects the cultural identity of its minority tribes. Its small size, remote setting, and powerful story have made this village a fascinating destination for travelers around the world who want to experience something truly rare and authentic. Number 13, a land of bold and beautiful women. Step onto the streets of Taipei or any city in Taiwan, and you'll quickly be drawn to the image of young, energetic women with porcelain-smooth skin, glowing with health and vibrance. They zip past on powerful motorcycles, and what's fascinating is they're often wearing short feminine skirts and brightly colored face masks. It's a unique contrast, kind of like seeing an elegant American lady riding a Harley-Davidson through the hustle and bustle of Manhattan. Taiwanese women aren't just stylish and beautiful, they're increasingly independent and successful in their careers. More than 50% are part of the workforce, and many are leading some of the world's top tech companies. In fact, the percentage of women in higher education is even higher than men, making Taiwan one of the most gender-equal societies in Asia, on par with the US and other developed countries in Europe, and the men in Taiwan know it. A funny cultural detail here is that guys are often encouraged to learn cooking, just to keep their girlfriends. Modern Taiwanese women don't want to be stuck in the kitchen like in the old days. When it comes to dating, women in Taiwan also use fun ways to boost their love life. Heart-shaped mirrors, lotus flowers, and crystals are must-haves. Many even consult feng shui experts to find their ideal partner. Another cool tradition is group dating, where lots of people meet and mingle in a relaxed setting, no pressure, just good vibes. Definitely worth trying if you ever visit this charming island nation. And hey, would you like to date a Finnish girl? I've got tips on how to win one over. Drop a comment with the number 8, and I'll share them with you. Number 12, Hutong, the world's most famous cat town. A place where cats are the real residents and humans are just the guests. That's Hutong, the most famous cat village in the world, located right in Taiwan. Just about 22 miles from Taipei, Hutong used to be a booming coal mining town. Now it's known for having more than 200 cats roaming freely along old train tracks, napping on people's doorsteps, and even stretching out in the middle of the street without anyone daring to disturb them. Everything changed when friendly stray cats started appearing all over town. Locals took them in and cared for them, and soon, the number grew into the hundreds. What's truly amazing is that this tiny town now attracts over 1 million international tourists every year. People fly thousands of miles just to sip coffee with cats, snap selfies with them, or cuddle with these lazy, chubby felines napping on the roads. And it doesn't stop there. In Taipei, you'll find luxury apartments with mini elevators just for pets, something you'd rarely see even in New York or London. Pet hotels in Taiwan are just as fancy as 5-star hotels for humans, complete with VIP rooms, soft beds, personal TVs, and even professional butlers serving pets 24/7. This incredible love for animals has turned Taiwan into a true paradise for pets, and Hutong is the most charming and curious example of that. Number 11. Micro apartments in Taiwan. In the heart of bustling Taipei, where real estate prices are sky-high, super tiny apartments, also known as micro apartments, have become a solution for low-income residents. In Taiwan, some of these units are just 3 to 5 square meters in size, which is smaller than a typical parking spot. Yet they manage to fit in all the basics: a bed, desk, bookshelf, air conditioner, and high-speed Wi-Fi. The bathroom, however, is shared. Some units don't have kitchens, so residents use shared cooking spaces. People often say living here is like being in a sci-fi movie where every move is calculated to the millimeter. Some apartments follow a transformer-style design, beds that pull out from closets, dining tables that fold into the wall, and toilets hidden behind secret cupboard doors. Several capsule-style buildings in Taipei offer short-term rentals by the hour or week, perfect for backpackers or remote workers on the go. Just grab your backpack and slide into your own little life pod in the middle of the city, a place to rest after a long day without draining your wallet. Amid the fast-paced modern city life, these tiny apartments offer just enough space to live simply, yet smart. It's definitely a one-of-a-kind experience if you're ever in Taiwan. Number 10. Live stream fortune tellers. A billion-dollar industry, Taiwan produces over 60% of the world's semiconductors, and surprisingly, it's also the birthplace of a trending million-dollar profession: live stream fortune telling. It may sound odd, but it's one of the most impressive examples of how Taiwanese people preserve tradition in a modern, positive, and civilized way. Here, fortune-telling isn't seen as superstition, it's viewed as a tool for mental balance and smarter decision-making in life. Young people in Taiwan book appointments through apps, pay using Line Pay, and chat with fortune-tellers over Zoom. Whether they're at home or in a coffee shop, they seek advice on everything from wedding dates and desk placement to the most spiritually aligned phone call. Each session lasts around 30 minutes, with prices ranging from $20 to $100. The most famous experts are often fully booked for months. Some of these digital fortune masters have become social media influencers, spreading positive life philosophies that help young people connect with their roots and find inner peace in today's fast-paced world. Taiwan's digital fortune-telling industry is now valued at over $1 billion per year, and is gradually turning into a new creative industry, one that's rooted in tradition but also perfectly suited to a global youth culture. Have you ever tried online fortune-telling? If you could ask just one question to a Taiwanese fortune master, what would it be? Let us know in the comments. Number 9. Taiwan's most bizarre robot museum. In a country famous for its semiconductors, seeing robots at work isn't surprising. But in Taiwan, robots don't just work, they live incredibly weird lives. In Hsinchu City, known as the Silicon Valley of Asia, there's a truly strange place, the Robot Museum, home to the quirkiest machines you'll ever see. It's not just a tech museum, it's a space where robots chant Buddhist sutras, dress as monks, and even serve bubble tea like tireless robot baristas. One of the biggest attractions is the monk robot, programmed to chant Buddhist scriptures in Chinese. It leaves visitors wondering whether they should be moved or creeped out. You'll also find bubble tea robots that perfectly measure sugar and ice levels based on your order, just like a real staff member. These robots even bow, nod, and smile using LED lights. With over 100 robot models on display, this museum amazes not only kids but also adults. Compared to the Smithsonian in Washington, this might be smaller, but in terms of weirdness, it's probably #1 in the world. If you ever want to see a room where the future, spirituality, and bubble tea all come together, the Taiwan Robot Museum is an unforgettable stop. Taiwan, one of the happiest countries in Asia. Taiwan is one of the happiest countries in Asia, and has even ranked in the top 10 happiest countries in the world, according to the United Nations World Happiness Report. Thanks to a simple lifestyle, Taiwanese people feel happy, not because they have everything, but because they live in a society where they can express themselves freely and enjoy life's little pleasures. Taiwan has a strong social welfare system. Its healthcare is considered one of the best in the world, costing just 6.3% of the country's GDP, much lower than the US, which spends about 17.7%. The National Health Insurance Program eases the burden of medical costs. Everyone receives good health care without the stress of high bills, helping people feel more secure and less financially anxious. Taiwan also stands out for its high level of trust in government. About 76% of people say they're satisfied with public policies and the welfare system. In contrast, countries like the US have much lower trust levels, with only around 20% of people expressing confidence in their government. Happiness in Taiwan also comes from free, high-quality education. With all these factors, Taiwan isn't just a great travel destination, it's a country where joy, health, and tradition all work together to create a fulfilling life. Thanks for watching our video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.